situational awareness changes as the situation changes. So you may know that you're going into a situation, and you may be moving to an incident that has happened. If you're law enforcement, military, that you have to move into a situation where something has happened, and you know that there's the likelihood of an attack, likelihood of an ambush, and you still have to go. You may be out for a night, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You may be suffering an ambush attack from a local criminal, opportunistic mugger. So the level of situation that you can find yourself in is one that you're aware of or should be aware of, or that you have information that something has happened. The intelligence or evidence indicates that a likelihood is much higher or imminent. There's one that by virtue of the situation and the timing and the environment that you're going to be in, that an attack or a situation that's challenging may occur, but the possibility is quite low. It's an improbable attack. The variations on what it takes to be situationally aware, with the degree of foreplanning that you can put into it, is quite diverse. So what we spend a lot of time working on is not trying to foresee what's happening. That's like basing your entire training existence on technique alone. Techniques will fail ultimately if you don't understand the principles and concepts that come along with that. So the principles and concepts around situational awareness are based on you, because you are the common denominator in all the situations. So environmental issues, inclement weather, things like that there. Time of night, you have EDC, what do you have on you, things like footwear and clothing, the people you're with who may require more from you than you're able to give in terms of protecting. So if you are out with your partner and children, that you may have to change how you respond physically while providing protective cover for there. If you don't have them and you're moving in with a team of 2 people, a team of 16 people is different. Are you in vehicles? Are you in armored vehicles? Are you armed? All of those things change the dynamic upon which the situation can be done. And is all your training the same? So if you have a team, in the full sense of the team, of like-minded people who will respond, that the actions on will be the same, or at the very least similar, and that you can confront, deal with, neutralize the threat and move on or move past it. That the level of training that you can bring to bear with some degree of immediacy within the battle space is enough to immediately overwhelm the opposition without taking casualties. And that applies to you as an individual as much as anything else. So you must be able to move past the opposition without taking an injury, or limit the amount of injury that can be done, and move on. Get out of the space. Because when we look at situational awareness, it's space, force, and time. What is happening within that environmental space that's providing a challenge in real time that you can process and deal with. And if you can't process and deal with it, then that's when the real challenge happens. So a lot of the things that we deal with as part of the Educated Warrior program is looking at that preparation, that capacity to respond to the unknown, and laying in this ability, the ability not to be distracted, or to be more aware of you have to be aware of yourself before you can be aware of your environment. And we'll leave that there at the moment. So it's how to respond. How have you physically and emotionally, intelligently prepared to deal with it? That's the real challenge. And you are who you are when the situation happens. All the training that you've done, hopefully upstream in relation to it, you've had the opportunity to train, that this shouldn't come as a total surprise. It shouldn't be such an overwhelming challenge to you that you can't respond. And it's all about being safe, keeping your loved ones safe. And if that's not worth preparing for, then what are you training for?